Alright, Gavin, I know that this is a sad topic for you. I don't want it to be, like, too overwhelming. So if you need to stop, just tell me. I'm here for you. Alright? Marker. Is here good?
Margaret.
Is here good?
I'm sorry, what?
Am I good to sit here?
Yeah, it's the only chair there, so.
Alright.
Margaret.
Let me just compose myself.
Margaret.
Marker.
You can't just record and not give me direction. That's the
Marker.
So, tell me a little bit about Aiden.
Aiden, he was a good person.
Our Aiden? I'll miss him. I like Aiden. Aiden's funny. I think he's awesome. I mean, of all the Aidens I have, and he knows now I have 3 in one period and like 7 during the day, he's the best.
Tell me a little bit about your experiences with Aiden.
We used to ditch class a lot together.
He was super caring and nice. He's helped me through a lot of stuff. He's like really caring for those around him. Like that one time where I couldn't pay for potluck because I'm that broke. He offered to pay and I told him not to. What does that bitch go doing? Not listening to me and paying for me. But I still really appreciate it because that's so sweet of him.
Every day when I came to school, I would be having a bad day. And I'd be walking in the halls and I'd bump into Aiden. He'd drop all his books and I'd lean down to help him pick up the books, and then he looked up and I looked at him. We became friends ever since then. That was a good day. First day of freshman year.
Aiden was always weird and rude. He stepped on the back of my shoe once in the hallway. He didn't even say sorry. He didn't even look back. And I'm still pissed about it, so.
Are you glad that he's dead?
No comment.
That's something beautiful.
Yeah, it was. His eyes sparkled that day. I saw them twinkle.
Almost like the glowing red as he flies through the sky today.
Not going to class. Telling me after, hours of not going to class or days of not going to class. But like I could tell her, I didn't go to 5th yesterday, or 3rd, or 4th, or 2nd, or I don't know, all the periods. Good memories. Memories that when I need something done, Aiden does it.
Him helping me edit videos and just sitting there and just like chatting about life stuff and in the background just talking, Just little things. Yeah, he's like a bulletin dad.
What about when Aiden said that he was God on the bulletin?
That's controversial.
And it did happen.
Yeah.
He said, obviously, I am God. He said that to thousands of people at the same time.
Right.
Do you think he should have been reprimanded for saying something like that?
Next question.
I brought some things that remind me of Aiden, and I thought I would share them with you.
Alright, let's see.
I guess we'll start from the beginning. This is a photo of me and Aiden when we were kids.
Pull that back, please.
Yeah, sorry. Can you see that? Is it?
Yeah, I can see that.
This is a photo of when me and Aiden were kids.
I don't know if Gavin already showed you this photo, but this is
Can you hold
Aiden
it up?
and Gavin.
Can you hold it up a little higher for the camera?
This is Aiden and Gavin. And this is me.
I don't know who this guy is. Doesn't matter.
As long as it
Me and Aiden were there together.
That's good.
No context necessary.
I've also brought a few items to commemorate, you know, the loss of Aiden. Like this cup. You know, I got it from the AMC. It may not seem like much, but you know, we really liked the Hunger Games. And we went and watched it together. We watched the first one together, we watched the second one together. And after that, we just stopped watching movies together, you know. We just started to get really distant. And
Socially distant.
yeah.
Souvenir from when me and Aiden.
You know, hold that up, please.
Souvenir
Light,
from
the light, please.
in the light.
Yeah. I see an Eiffel Tower.
It's from when me and Aiden went to Paris together. Me and him, as friends. Did we do things?
City of Love.
Yeah. I mean, friend love. Do you not love your friends?
Not enough to take him to Paris.
Does it matter? I mean, shit.
And I was like, what, you're getting married? Arranged? No. He said I would flee the country before I had an arranged marriage. And I was like, oh, if you fleed, I'd miss you. Aiden's awesome.
What? What? Sex with Aiden? What are you talking about? No. I don't know. How do you define that?
There was this one time, it was pretty late and we were filming, and I took him up to the top of Etowanda. We made out in the parking lot. At the time, I wasn't really aware of my feelings, so I pushed him out of my car, and he fell really, really far. Really far.
He rolled down the hill, I heard. Hit his head on a rock. Never saw color again.
Oh yeah, I forgot that too. He has cake, bro. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I've groped Aiden a couple times.
I don't know if I have a kid out there who is related to Aiden.
You're both men.
I know. And, you know, I don't know, maybe. I didn't have sex with Aiden.
I did not ask.
I didn't do that.
I'm not asking if you had sex with Aiden. I'm asking if
I'm just wondering, maybe there's a kid out there for some reason.
you're related to Aiden that's also yours.
Well,
You
yeah.
have sex with one of Aiden's family members?
I mean,
Okay.
He lost his sense of smell too.
So every time you'd rip one in front of him, you wouldn't realize it for a while.
Yeah.
And then he'd pass out. Another item that I brought to commemorate Aiden is this epic Pioneer DJ setup. Because, you know, Aiden loves music. He loves spinning records. You know, he's not really that big into like hip hop stuff. He's more like an oldies kind of guy, you know. He likes 80s music and the 80s. Also brought this VHS that we used to watch together, you know, the rules of golf. Because when we weren't at the movies watching Hunger Games, we were always on the course, you know. He had great swing, but I don't know anything about golf. I just went because I love Aiden.
Anyway, I have one last thing, and this means a lot to me. It was the last picture me and Aiden took. Aiden is right over here. He got cut out of the frame.
You cropped him out of the photo?
I didn't crop him out. Maybe. I don't know. My beard looked really cool. Listen, the original photo, it was zoomed out a lot. I wanted to see the beard, but you can't really see it when Aiden's in the photo. He's fucking huge. We just had to,
So why the tree instead?
well, the tree? Just, I don't know, look cool.
Well, a typical person would feel sad. So is that what you're feeling? Or are you feeling some depressive emotions?
I guess you could say that.
Val, how do you feel about his passing?
Wow, that's tragic. I'm so sad. I can cry right now. Yeah. He will be missed. Rest in peace, Aiden. Your segments will be remembered.
Yes, I miss Aiden a ton.
I miss him so much. I miss him more every day. But he's not coming back. And we just have to, well, we just have to get used to it. He's gone. He's gone for good. We can't bring him back, but what we can do is we can honor his memory.
How?
By building him a shrine. It's just, you know, now that he's gone, I just miss him so much. Gabe, please sit down. Come on, please. If you don't want to answer that question, I don't have to ask.
Next
But,
question.
Yeah. How were your classes with Aiden?
We had bulletin and 7th period together, and we never did work in either of those classes.
If he was still here, what would you have done differently?
I would pay him back. 'Cause I never got to do that. Not before I got to pay him back. Now I feel like I own him. Give him more hugs.
Aiden's also the name of a bot protection software, I think, that like kicks people and cancels orders. So our Aiden is way better than that Aiden.
He is a bodyguard, not a bot guard.
Botty. Alright, I gotta get back to work.
But now he's gone. Gone with the wind. Old Yeller.
It's a good movie.
Don't talk about the movie. I'm just talking about how Aiden would love to yell. Just things like "Hot by Young Thug Plays," or "Shut up, bitch." Makes me so happy just to think about him. How do you feel about his final moments in life, rotting away in a prison cell for armed robbery and possession of drugs?
I think he deserved it.
Do you think the punishment
Yeah.
fit the crime?
I mean, they could have done a little better, you know.
A little more harsher sentence?
Yeah, definitely.
Do hope he's still locked up. But
In prison?
yeah, somewhere. I mean, he just couldn't do anything. I mean, he just kept robbing people, or and jacking people and kidnapping people and using drugs.
I expected it.
Yeah. Aiden was always showing up high in class. I remember once he was so high he couldn't focus on the job at hand, and he and Farmer just chilled out in the back room for the rest of the day.
I
Aiden
remember
was just laughing hysterically.
he offered me LSD one day, and when I declined it, he just took double the amount, and then ate some shrooms afterwards too.
That's not the Aiden I know.
Aiden Saldana from Bulletin?
Yes. I don't know that Aiden. Who's that?
how do you feel about his motives?
What motives?
That he only had a month to live.
That's too long.
He found out that he didn't have long to live, and so he went out on a crime spree and died in prison. Would you have vouched for him in court?
Yes.
I remember that day. He's jumping off to save some shit.
He was a little monkey.
Our little monkey man. Do you have any closing thoughts about Aiden?
I miss you. That's it.
Oh, okay. You're all good to go, Aiden.
Cool.
I think he worries too much about what he does, and he does a great job at it, but then he still worries. But I think you guys all do that, so I get that. You're just trying to be as awesome as me, and I understand.
Aiden was,
Trying to be as awesome as Aiden. That's what we're all trying to be.
you know, it takes a lot to be as awesome as Aiden.
So, do you have any positive memories with Aiden?
He bought me gummy worms once.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that was nice.
Aiden never fucking bought me gummy worms.
He lived a good life when he was alive. He will be remembered.
Do you have any closing thoughts about Aiden?
I didn't really know him like that, and I'm glad I never did.
Well, any more negative ones you want to share? You know, just get it all out there.
I would, but people would hate him too much for it, so.
Too many to say.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that.